Hi, Children's Church friends. Oh, hi, Scamper. Well, we've been learning about some really awesome things that Jesus did while he was on earth. We've learned about some miracles he did. Remember when he walked on water and we learned about it in my bathtub? That was pretty fun. And what happened on Easter? After he died on the cross, he came back to life. That was the best miracle. Well, after Jesus rose from the dead, some pretty cool things happened to his followers. And that's what we're going to learn about today. And I have a book about it. So, what I want you to do is first, let's turn on our listening ears. Okay. Scamper, can you turn on your listening ears? His paws don't seem to reach his ears. I think I'll help him out. All right, and then I want you to find a comfy place to sit. All right, and I'm gonna get the book. It's a really, really big book. It's almost as big as me. All right, this book is called Jesus Appears to His Followers. Are you ready? It was a sad day for Jesus' friends. They were sad because Jesus had died. They thought they'd never see Jesus again. Two of Jesus' friends took a walk to a different town. While they walked, they talked about how much they missed Jesus. As Jesus' friends were walking and talking, a man walked up behind them. They didn't know it, but the man was Jesus. He was alive, and he'd come to visit his friends. "What are you talking about as you walk?" the man asked. "Don't you know what happened?" Jesus' friends asked him. "No," the man said. "Tell me what you were talking about." Sadly, Jesus' friends told the man what had happened. "Our friend Jesus died on the cross 3 days ago. Jesus was God's son. He was such a good friend and did so many wonderful things for everyone. But today, when some women went to Jesus' tomb, it was empty. An angel told them that Jesus was alive." The friends kept walking and talking with Jesus. Soon they came to the town where they were going. They asked Jesus to come have dinner with them, but they still didn't know that he was Jesus. Before supper, Jesus thanked God for the food. Then he broke the bread and passed it out to everyone. Suddenly, they recognized Jesus. Jesus' friends were so surprised and so happy. But before they could say anything to Jesus, he was gone. They hurried back to Jerusalem to tell Jesus' other friends the good news. They had seen Jesus. The two men found Jesus' friends together in a room. "We were walking along a road when a man started talking to us," they explained. "We didn't recognize him at first, but when he broke bread at dinner, we realized he was Jesus." Suddenly, Jesus appeared again. The friends were surprised and happy. But Jesus' friend Thomas wasn't there that night. He didn't believe the friends had seen Jesus. When they tried to tell Thomas, he said, "I don't believe it. Until I see and touch Jesus for myself, I won't believe that he's alive." A week later, all of Jesus' friends gathered together again. This time, Thomas was there too. The doors to the room were locked, but suddenly Jesus appeared in the middle of the room. Jesus looked straight at Thomas and said, "Peace be with you. Touch my hands and my side. Stop doubting and believe." Thomas was glad to see Jesus. He said, "Jesus, my Lord and my God, it's really you." Jesus was glad that Thomas believed in him. Jesus wants us to believe in him too. Soon it was time for Jesus to go back to heaven and be with God. So he called all of his special friends together to say goodbye. "It's time for me to go back to heaven," Jesus said. "Even though you won't see me, I'll always be with you. While I'm gone, I have a special job for you to do. Tell everyone they can be my followers. Teach people to do the things I taught you. And remember, I'll always be with you." And then an amazing thing happened. Jesus rose up into the sky. A big cloud covered him up and his friends couldn't see him anymore. Then 2 angels came. "You don't need to look for Jesus in the sky," the angels said. "Jesus will come back again." Jesus' friends hurried away to do what Jesus had said. They wanted to tell everyone about Jesus. One day, when Jesus' friends were all together, an amazing thing happened. The sound of a strong wind filled the whole house. Then the people looked up and saw fire over their heads. But the fire didn't burn anyone. Then everyone in the room was filled with the Holy Spirit. The Holy Spirit is a special helper Jesus sends to his friends on earth. The Holy Spirit helped Jesus' friends speak in different languages they didn't know. Everyone in the city could hear about Jesus in their own language. And do you know what Jesus' friends were saying in all those different languages? They were telling people about Jesus. They told people that Jesus loved them and wanted to forgive them for the wrong things they'd done. Many people decided to believe in Jesus that day. They wanted to show Jesus' love, so they started sharing their things with each other and helping poor people. We can believe in Jesus and show his love just as they did. And that's the end of our book. Thanks for having such great listening ears, friends.
Hey, boys and girls. Today we're going to learn a new memory verse. We haven't done that for a while. Our verse is from the book of Acts, chapter 5, verse 42. It tells about Jesus' followers. Remember the story Miss Karen just told you about all the special things that the followers did after Jesus went back to heaven? Well, this verse tells about that. So let's do it together. Stand up and get ready. All right. Acts 5:42. They did not stop teaching and preaching about Jesus. Good job. Let's try it again. Acts 5:42. They did not stop teaching and preaching about Jesus. Good job. Now practice that this week, and maybe you can send us a picture of you saying your verse with the actions. Okay, next we're going to have a very special song, one of our favorites, and there's also a coloring page for you to do this week. See you later, boys and girls. died, but